Uploading Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kagurabachi chapter 81. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Visa. Considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being a good kitty, and this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which we're covering Witch Watch, Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals, and Fire Force Season 3. And there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So last chapter of Kagurabachi, we found out that the Kaminabi are basically pulling a double cross. Yeah, but yeah, did that bite them in the ass extremely hard. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Kaminabi employees consumed by pine tree sorcery. And this chapter is titled Core. What's going on? A worker's body suddenly exploded. I'm sorry, those are still not pine trees. Those look more like, it's more like demon shit, the demon innards that are like demon tentacles than like pine tree to me. That's what it screams. But anyways, Master Izaru, we're currently investigating the cause. But what about the Shinoichi? It's safe for now. So the Hishaku are trying to destroy us from within, huh? Hopefully that was all of them. Well, anyway, there are 4 things the Kaminabi has to protect, even if it costs us our lives. The Force Field's core, the Shinoichi, the Sword Master, and, there's no, but it says 4 things. Is Hakuri the 4th thing? There's no telling who's an enemy, but it's okay. I'm a core Dude, really? Wow! I'm a core fighter, I'm a core fighter, I'm a core fighter, I'm a core fighter. The Shinoichi, is it this way? Hakuri Sazanami. I'm the troop leader who reports directly to Kudo. My name's Kashima. Mr. Kudo went to find you. He's not with you? What's wrong? Ooh, the speaker system looks nice. I know it's weird to, like, focus on that, but God, it actually does look good. Attention, everyone. Approximately 4 minutes ago, pine trees sprouted from the bodies of 4 employees and attacked the facility. Some of you may have witnessed the attacks. Was it that rumbling just now? Sure it wasn't any titans. Don't tell me Mr. Kubo protected me, and I've investigated the corpses. It appears that Hishaku sorcerer planted seeds in their bodies. The seeds activated when the carrier dies. That kind of sorcery couldn't have escaped their notice. Why would they allow it? The Hishaku must have blackmailed them somehow. Duh! For some reason, they agreed to become the Hishaku suicide bombers. Thank you for not changing the word, Viz. Thank you. You could have babied the fuck out of it. You could have pussified the fuck out of this. But you didn't. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! So far, we've had two close calls. One in Sakamoto days where they could have put insta-death or insta-kill, which they did not. And now we have this, where we actually have suicide bombers. Thank you. We are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Oh my god. Is this really happening? We're actually getting somewhere with these localizations that Oh my god. I know I'm probably jinxing myself by saying this, but if I have a Sunday where I do not have any botched localizations, I will lose my shit. Please. I need this in my life. I need this in my life. And there are more bombs yet to detonate. I've scanned the premises for additional seeds. I'm picking up close to 50. Whoa, shit. There are around 500 workers here. That means 1 in 10 are... Ooh. I'm zeroing in on their exact locations. Everyone's spread out and nobody moved, except for Hikari Sazanami. I see, he works fast. Spread out. If anyone makes any suspicious moves, I'll break their limbs. All right. I won't let anyone near you. The Shiniwichi's that way. Go. Curry. Yes, sir. It's too dangerous. I'll come with you. Mr. Kudo, you're alive! How? I got lucky. Halt. Huh? Kashima, oh my god, Mr. Kudo, I'm glad you're all right, but you heard the broadcast, didn't you? Yes, but it's too dangerous for him to go alone. Everything's riding on him. Precisely. No exceptions. Keep your distance. Yeah, but Mr. Kudo risked his life to save me back there. No exceptions now. Hurry. Kashima knows. Kashima knows something sus, because let's be for real, he should have died. Kashima, it's me. I said halt. Get down! Oh! Isao! Yo! Whoops, time's up. Yeah, it was just my transformation sorcery. Mr. Kudo died protecting you. Pointless, really. I knew it! That's the last of Kudo's troop. The quota's been met. Got it. And the Western Underground Sector's main force has been neutralized. Go ahead and kill Hikari Sazanami. Quota? What? Run. Don't trust anyone. I fucking knew it! I knew it! There was no way Kudo was alive! There was no way. God, it's relentless. The casualties are mounting. Something strange. It's not just the pine tree victims. There are 2 types, huh? I'm talking about the enemies here. The first have seeds planted in their bodies. I imagine their families are being held hostage, but to get intel on 50 staff members' families, you'd have to work here. In other words, there are another group of traitors, people who leaked information to the Hishaku. Yeah. If they have a plan to take advantage of this chaos, it's over. I'm not surprised. The Hishaku have done the unthinkable. They have unleashed organized chaos. Dude, I might be titling this video Organized Chaos, because that's what this is. This is organized chaos. And I love it. I love when there's chaos. I love when we have chaos in manga. It is great. I love it when we get, specifically, I love when we get, Jerry Springer and Maury Povich levels of chaos, which we are. Oh my god, where we're really getting it is in Jujutsu no Rokunen right now. Oh my god. If you want to see the kind of chaos I'm talking about that I love, like the Jerry Springer levels of chaos, go read Jujutsu no Rokunen. And hell, I would say even the hero who seeks revenge shall exterminate with darkness. There are some Jerry Springer levels of chaos up in there too. But God, this past week's chapter of Jujutsu no Rokunen gave me some Jerry Springer levels of chaos that I never thought I would see in that manga. And I love it. I love that series so much. It's such a guilty pleasure manga. We have no idea who our enemies are. The enemy knows exactly who our key forces are as well as our locations. There's no way we can stop them. Shut up and pull yourself together. Identify anyone not following orders in the troops as well. The Pines are jamming the circuits. One moment. Wait a minute. You know what else this is making me think of? Because we had organized chaos in another series like this. Dude, this is giving Saint Seiya in a way. Because we did have organized chaos in Saint Seiya. Oh, we did. Oh, we definitely did. This dude's, why did you have to use dude here? Why? This dude's fired. Why? I know it's a wording, but here's why I gotta, oh god. The only reason why this dude's fired, it just feels like a fourth wall break. And it just feels so out of place considering the time period. But other than that, like, oh god, but anyways, this dude's fired. Well, we'll know who the enemies are momentarily. Actually, when we get through this ambush, it's the perfect opportunity to clear them out. They all died to protect me. I can't rely on anyone. Well, no, bro! Hakuri! This should feel so familiar! You grew up like this! You couldn't rely on anyone in your family! Your family treated you like shit! I'm alone. I have to fight. But you've lost a little bit of both abilities, Isao and Storehouse? My sorcery's limited. Uru, don't trust... That is not him! Don't trust anyone! Right, some of them have transformation abilities. There's no way of knowing who's who. Hakuri! Centipede. EI White Purity Style. What? I'm sorry it took me so long. No fucking way! Mr. Aruha, I'm sorry it took me so long. Mr. Aruha? How? I'll explain later. Come with me. Okay, wait, what? How can Aruha be here when he's supposed to be dead? Thank you, closing text! How? How is Aruha alive? How? How is he alive? How? Wasn't he killed? How is this man alive? How? I'm confused. How is this man alive? How is he alive? I'm so confused. I'm confused. How is this man alive? How? How? How is he alive? I don't know how I feel about this either. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about him being alive. Like, part of me is like, this is some Levi type of shit. Let's be real. This is some Levi type of shit where you thought that Levi was dead and he was alive the whole time. So I'm like, I kind of live for it because this is kind of Levi type of fuckery. But at the same time, I'm just like, no! How is he alive? This gotta be a trick. I really hope this is some more mindfuckery to like just totally fuck with Hakuri. I would totally be down with that. But other than that, it's like, but again, the thing that bothers me, Hokuzoto, I really hope you are watching my content because part of me feels like you are because the art has gotten so much better. But at the same time, I'm really annoyed at this chapter because you have Hakuri saying here, right? I'm going to go back here for a second. Hakuri says, they all died to protect me. I can't rely, or this part here. I can't rely on anyone. I'm alone. It's like, dude, this should have been right here. What should have been here? It should have been like, oh, it's like what happened before. It's like, oh, this isn't new. I grew up like this. Something. There should have been a reference to how Hakuri has always lived like this. And then the reference about, Hakuri losing a little bit of both abilities, Isao and Storehouse. It's like, again, that should tie into that. All of this should have tied into Hakuri thinking, kind of flashing back to, yeah, I've always lived like this. This is how I've lived. This is nothing new for me. I kind of like have a little bit of a dramatic moment. Have like a little bit more of like, have an extremely dramatic moment. I mentioned Jujika no Rokunin earlier. Well, yeah, this would have been a great, this is kind of like the Jujika no Rokunin realness of it all. Because, Aruma would have like, if this was Aruma, he would have like a PTSD kind of moment here. And then it would think about like all the fuckery that was done to him, that, you know, because of the trigger of what the moment that it triggered, the traumatic moment that it triggered, you know, the PTSD. And then he would go on a rampage. I'm not saying Hakuri go on a rampage because that would be a kind of a little bit out of character. Man, you could make the argument you could. But like, I'm just saying I would have liked to seen a little bit of a trigger to like a little bit of a PTSD moment. I think that would have been extremely powerful. Because remember, he is a victim of abuse. And I'm not just talking physical abuse either. He's a psychologically abused victim as well. And he's had to fight his entire life alone. He's felt alone for the majority of his life until Chihiro came into the picture. So to have that moment where, again, he's alone, I think that just would have been extremely powerful here. I do. And I feel like this was a very missed opportunity. And you could have had this be like a slow-mo moment. You could have, would I have been fine with the white background? Yeah, I would have been fine with the white background if you would have had like the flashback happen, like the PTSD moment. And I'm really hoping, Hokusono, what I'm hoping is next chapter, before we get into the Uru stuff, the Aruha stuff, is I really want that. Oh God, I'm really annoyed that we didn't get that PTSD moment. I really hope we have that moment, like where Hakuri is by himself and just feeling alone. And then get to that moment of being alone and having to like feel like he has to fight for himself, that kind of thing. I just really would like that moment. I think that would just be an extremely powerful thing. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What you guys think? Do you guys think that it would have been what would have made this chapter even better? Because I'm not gonna lie, this chapter was good. From a writing standpoint, I'm very happy with what we're getting here. I really like the organized chaos that the Hishaku are doing. The Hishaku are giving me exactly what I want. I wish the art was giving me a little bit more chaos, a little bit more organized chaos, so to speak, especially like with the backgrounds, kind of giving me more gradation to just reflect the chaos that's ensuing. But the writing I'm very pleased with. I'm also getting a little bit more fluidity, which is very, very nice. And I'm very pleased with that. I'm telling you, Hokusono, getting those assistants was the best thing you ever did. But as I said, I think the main thing that was missing for me is just that moment of like that little bit of PTSD for Hakuri. I just think that would have made this extremely powerful. Fuck, having the PTSD like throughout all this for Hakuri would have just been really, because this is like a Hakuri arc. And I just think him having just that little bit of PTSD would have just been like that extra oomph that this needed. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kagurabachi content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!